Like since your husband is a lecturer only in KVS.
Yes, sir.
And he's my student also.
Yes, sir.
And he came to me in 2012.
Yes, sir.
Right. My question is that your husband is in KVS and when you will go in NVS, then
Yes.
how will you manage, as he asked this question, in your residential? So good morning friends, welcome to PD classes. Today a very important session for all those who are going for NVS English lecturer. And I hope today's session we are asking lot many questions related to NVS interview. First of all, we welcome Sonu here.
Thank you, sir.
Sonu, we have one more candidate for NVS and his name is Ajad and his subject is physics.
Yes.
Since your subject is English, so we'll be making our interview based on English questions. Okay?
Okay, sir.
So Sonu, you tell us that why you opted to be English lecturer.
Sir, I belong to a rural area,
Okay.
and there English is considered a very difficult language.
Big phobia for everybody.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I wanted to just erase that phobia from people's mind.
That's
First
very
of all,
good.
from my mind.
From your mind. Okay, okay. So first of all, we want your introduction also, so that we will be able to know more about you. Please.
So my name is Son, and my name means pure gold, which matches my personality,
Okay.
as I want to become an important jewel of Navodaya family. After completing my masters and B.Ed, I started teaching in a college, and I have experience of 5 years teaching in a college as well as a school.
Okay.
While teaching, I got experience of an NCC in charge and attended 2 camps there. I was an active participant in science exhibition during 10th standard and got a certificate for that. I got 2 merit certificates during my graduation. My hobbies are teaching, reading and knitting.
Okay.
My friends call me a jovial personality because of my adjustable nature.
Okay.
I am a competitive personality and love challenges.
Okay. You love challenges.
Yes, sir.
That's great. And who is your favorite poet?
John Keats is my favorite.
Why is your favorite?
So he was very young, but he composed a lot. Maybe if he would have got that much time that Shakespeare and Wordsworth got, he would have created a lot of
Better results or better output
yes.
in his work. Yes, sir. Mr. Ajad, have your question.
Any Indian poet?
Nisimusical.
Oh, okay.
Can you tell something about his poetries?
He is considered an urban poet.
Okay.
He has shown urban problems of slum areas in his poems.
Okay.
But his poem, A Night of a Scorpion, which is an exception of his as a poet, as an urban poet, in that poem, despite of representing the urban or slum area problems, he have shown us the rural background.
Okay.
Or the rural problems of India.
Okay. You have cracked NVS PCT
Yes.
as well as NVS TCT
Yes, sir.
and also Northeast.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations for that.
Thank you, sir.
So why you opted NVS as your career? It is a residential school, you know.
Yes,
So
sir.
why you opted it as a career?
Sir, teachers always have a complaint
Okay.
that they give a different environment from their home in 6 or 8 hours.
Okay.
And they always complain to children's parents that they don't give that environment at home.
Of course, yes.
But in NVS, we as teachers can give that environment that we complain to parents.
Okay. You don't have any option to complain. You can
Yes,
give better output.
I don't want to complain, sir.
Okay. What are your strong points?
Sir, I am very consistent, hardworking and optimistic.
Okay.
How you adjust yourself in NVS?
What kind?
In your personal life, how you adjust? Suppose you are transferred a lot of distance from your home, then
that can't be a problem if I want to be a good teacher. As I have said that I don't want to complain while teaching. This is not a problem. If I am teaching in different places away from my home, I'll be able to interact with the other cultures,
Right.
as well as people from other states. That will be a good point of.
Okay, suppose you are English teacher and students are having a fear in your class, like they are fear from English. So what you will do to make it an interesting part?
I will make a fear-free environment for them in the class.
How? Like what steps you will adopt?
I will create English environment, sir,
Okay.
so that they can get habitual of that
Speaking
language.
and, okay, okay. Okay. Who is your favorite dramatist?
Sir, Shakespeare.
So, can you tell something about his dramas and the best dramas which you like?
Sir,
Which you might have taught also?
Macbeth.
Okay. So, what is the like main crisp of that Macbeth?
Sir, he was very ambitious in life,
Okay.
and that ambition became his tragic flaw
Okay.
in this play.
So, what we learned from that? Is it that we
We-
should not be ambitious?
Sir, we should be ambitious, but to
A level.
fulfill that ambition, we should not cross our limits.
Okay.
In this play, he crosses his limit and kills the king under whom he is working.
Okay.
He kills that king and become king. That's why over ambitiousness becomes his tragic flaw, or the cause of his
Misery and all this.
Yes.
Okay, you tell me one thing.
Even
like suppose,
death.
Yes, death. You tell me one thing. Like you have to teach one poem to your students. Any poem which you like. So, which is your favorite and how will you teach that? Can you recite one poem? And write it.
I have line from kids. I have a line
Yes,
in my
yes,
mind.
you can use.
Truth is beauty, beauty is truth.
So, truth is beauty, beauty is truth. What does it mean?
That means
What writer want to tell?
we can't exactly say what the writer wanted to tell, but I want to say that if something is true from the bottom of its heart, it is always beautiful. And beautiful things in the sense that if they are sincere, they seems to be true.
Okay.
On this basis, we can say that beauty is truth.
Okay. Good. So you adopted a teaching profession. Definitely you get inspired from somebody. So who is your favorite teacher or favorite ideal, I can say?
At every point, I got a teacher who motivated me for further things. Right from the school,
Okay.
I had a Hindi teacher, and she inspired me a lot. In spite of being a Hindi teacher, she inspired me to do something in English, and then I chose English.
as a career.
Yes.
Okay, okay. So you stated that you have scored something merit certificates in your graduation. Okay.
Yes, sir.
And definitely English must be your favorite at that time.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you have an experience of teaching in school or college?
Sir, I have teaching experience of school as well as college.
Okay. So how your experience will be helpful to NVS?
Sir, my school experience will be helpful in teaching in NVS because I have faced all those problems while teaching in that school, and my college experience will also be helpful in teaching in Navodaya because I know what kind of challenges they will face after 12th.
Okay.
So I can prepare them for those challenges.
Very good. What is the spelling of 12th?
TWELFTH.
Very good. Wonderful. Shabash. And since you are a grammar teacher,
Yes, sir.
so you might be teaching grammatical part to students also. So sometimes, like suppose you have to teach noun to students.
Yes,
So
sir.
how you start your class?
First of all, I will ask the students name of some objects.
Okay. But since it's a 12th standard or 11th standard,
Yes, sir.
So like what is the standard way what you adopt?
I will ask some names,
Okay.
and then I will say that all these names are noun.
Okay.
Because noun is a kind of name of any object, any person, any feeling, any activity, anything. Name of anything is called noun.
Okay. Then you definitely bifurcate it.
Yes, sir. If I am saying that laughing,
Okay.
laughing is a name of activity, and that will be a noun.
Okay.
Laugh is a verb, laughing is a noun.
Yes.
Laughter,
Okay. So can you have some examples of abstract noun?
love,
Yes.
hate.
Right, right, you are. See, what are the objectives? Why NVS was built? Do you know why?
Sorry, sir.
NVS क्यों बनाया गया था?
Sir, and I think NVS was formed to help the students, poor students which were talented and came from rural area especially.
Okay. Last time one important question was asked from most of my students. One drawback of NVS, can you tell me?
Sir, as this is a residential school, so students who are away from home, sometimes they feel very weak.
But
And
just now you stated that we get an environment and proper
yes, sir,
environment.
we
So it is
can,
good.
sir, we can, but we can't replace their parents.
I agree with you, but since you stated that this is the best thing for the students.
Yes, sir.
so
This is the best as well as the worst thing, because sometimes they need their parents. They need that.
So we can't say it is the worst thing, but yes, this is best side. I think is more heavy.
Yes, sir. Best. That's why NVS is working on this.
One major drawback which you told me is, I think, as if that it is from the very 6th class.
Yes, sir.
What about the 1st to 6th? That is also very important. NVS should consider this thing also. Don't you think so? That this is a drawback?
सर ड्रॉबैक नहीं है एक्चुअली। 5th तक जो बच्चे होते हैं उनकी जो एज होती है वो काफ़ी छोटे होते हैं।
Okay.
तो उनके लिए वो घर से इतनी दूर रहना थोड़ा सा कंफर्टेबल नहीं रहता, क्योंकि वो इमोशनली काफ़ी टच होते हैं।
बट आप ये सोचिए कि 5th तक बच्चों का जो लेवल है वो अगर स्ट्रांग नहीं होता है तो वो इंटेलिजेंट कैसे रहेंगे? वो बचपन में बहुत इंटेलिजेंट है, पर 5th आते आते
सर उनको जो एक स्कूल का जो नॉलेज है उसके साथ साथ उनको जो इमोशनल सपोर्ट है, जो फैमिली का इमोशनल सपोर्ट रहता है, और जो फैमिली का जो नॉलेज होता है, जो घर से बच्चे सीखते हैं, जो सोसाइटी के लिए एक ज़रूरी चीज़ होती है। तो वो चीज़ें उनका जो बेसिक होता है, उनकी जो नींव होती है, वो बहुत ज़्यादा ज़रूरी होती है। इसलिए उनको और उनकी बाहर जाने के सीखने के लिए जो बात होती है, वो सबसे बड़ी दिक्कत ये आती है कि वो घर से छोटे बच्चे होते हैं और घर से मतलब इमोशनली टच होते हैं, तो वो उनको मतलब बाहर जाना बहुत मुश्किल हो जाता है।
आपने ऑग्रू स्कूल के बारे में सुना?
No, sir.
It takes students from the very 2nd class, 3rd class.
Sir, at the stage of
थिंकिंग है सिर्फ।
Yes, sir.
वो छोटे बच्चे हैं, वो छोटे हैं, नथिंग लाइक दैट। अगर करियर बनाना है, जिस तरीके से आपने बताया कि पहले सिस्टम में गुरुकुल से होते थे।
Yes, sir.
वेरी सेफ एंड साउंड एंड इट वाज क्वालिटी।
Sir, but that was very strict.
Okay. So one major thing I want to ask from you, like since your husband is a lecturer only in KVS,
Yes, sir.
and he's my student also,
Yes, sir.
and he came to me in 2012.
Yes, sir.
Right. My question is that your husband is in KVS, and when you will go in NVS, then
Yes.
how will you manage, as he asked this question, in your residential?
So we always discuss this thing, and I prefer NVS to KVS
Okay.
just because of this residential facility that they give to students. And
But he is also English lecturer, right?
Yes, sir.
It's really appreciable that both of you are doing
Yes, sir.
a noble work for the society.
yes, sir.
Right? Yes, yes. I think this much is enough with you since it's your hardly first day. And now it's time to give some tips to our students, those who want to go for NVS. See, the one major thing which I want to share up, that you should have a good command on your literature, your grammar portion, and more, I think they would ask question based on literature also. Related to your English communication, especially if you are having English, definitely they will ask all the questions in English only. But since if you are having other subjects, they can ask bilingual, but not totally dependent on Hindi. One major thing. Another important thing, consider is your body language, your tone. So your tone matters with almost 38 marks out of 100. So if you are having an interview of 200 marks, just double it. So tone matters very much, I think. Madam, I think you should work upon your tone also, जो आपकी अच्छी और ज़्यादा अच्छी होनी चाहिए. Regarding body language part, I think it is best. But regarding tone, it should be more. Regarding words, you are having good command. You have answered very well. आपका even जो strong command है अच्छा है. Grammar, literature सब पर ठीक है.
Okay, sir.
It's your first day. We are saying you best of luck. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
वो बताना चाहेंगे हमारा जो सोनू मैडम है यहाँ पर, ये जो इनके जो हस्बैंड है वो हमारे स्टूडेंट है, जो 2012 में हमारे स्टूडेंट बने थे, मिस्टर अनिल पोनिया। और अब हम उम्मीद करते हैं हमारे सोनू जी भी जल्दी से जल्दी सिलेक्ट। ओके, बेस्ट ऑफ लक टू यू।
Thank you, sir.
ओके।